Greetings and welcome to City of Destiny, a part of the Untold Stories Project. I am your host and game master, Aaron. This is our actual play of the Emerald City Knights Adventure series for Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, from Green Ronin Publishing. Mutants and Masterminds is a D20-based system which allows players and game masters to create stories featuring all of the greatest heroes of their imagination. I personally love Mutants and Masterminds for any number of reasons. I find it to be incredibly flexible, but at the same time detailed enough to handle most weird situations while being simple enough to be easy to play. I also like it because it includes hero points. And hero points are that wonderful in-game currency which lets our characters re-roll a die, take an extra action, recover from a dangerous condition, use their abilities in new and creative ways, and, to make minor edits to the world if the GM considers it appropriate. Our heroes each get to start with one of these hero points, and they can get additional points for good role-playing, funny jokes, clever decisions, for me using their complications against them, and by your generosity. That's right, if you subscribe, renew a subscription, donate bits to the stream, you will generate a hero point that can be given to the player or game master of your choice. We are a small but growing network. All of those follows and subscribes and bits definitely help keep us visible and growing and pay our bills. Now, let's meet our heroes for tonight, shall we? Say hello, heroes.
Hello, heroes.
Hey.
Hi, heroes. Wait.
And I was on mute. Hello, heroes.
Heroes, let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves. Tell us your name, who you are playing, something interesting about them, and answer our question of the week, which is, what is your character's favorite book? And we will kick it off with Alex, who is not playing Crucible tonight.
But I'm still going to talk about Crucible. Hi everybody, my name is Alex. I have immediately forgotten everything I've ever known about myself ever. My name's Alex, and I am the author of the Titan City Chronicles, as well as the assistant blind developer for Mutants and Masterminds over at Green Ronin. And I usually play Crucible, a ferrokinetic college student from Emerald City, also known as the lactose-intolerant rodeo clown of magnetism. As well as, and tonight I will be playing the part of Singularity, who in a rare bit of comeuppance, my usual player character tried to kill my current player character, so that's never happened before to me. I will answer the question from the perspective of Crucible. Crucible's favorite book is Oh, the Places You Will Go by Dr. Seuss, because his mom got him a copy when he graduated from high school that he has brought with him to Emerald City and still reflects on fondly in his room at the tower. And I will pass...
When he's not trying to kill us all.
When he's not trying to kill everybody else. And I'll pass it over to Wiki.
Hi, I'm Wiki, and I'm very tired today. I play Professor Cephalopod, who is a giant Pacific octopus in a mech suit. I really dislike this question because Cyrus and I read very different books. So it's very hard to answer this question because Cyrus doesn't really read fiction and he doesn't really read for pleasure. But he does have two fiction books that he's partial to. The first one being Jonathan Livingston Seagull. What?
That's a really good book.
Yeah. It was a book that both his father and mother liked, and so it means a lot to him. And then Howl's Moving Castle, because it was a book that he read to his children. And it's kind of a sentimental thing. So I'll go with that. And then we'll go down to Joe.
Hi, that's me. I'm Joe, and I play Carol Irons, who is the murder mama of the group. Definitely have the same problem as Wiki. My character is way smarter than I am and reads very different things. And I think the one book that she would have read and enjoyed that I enjoy would be The Alchemist, just because of the allegorical nature of that book and how it can just like, it evolves as you evolve. And so it's, I would just think she would like to revisit that book every now and then as just the pleasure of it, I suppose. Aunt Puppy, which way am I going?
Hi, I'm Aunt Puppy. Sorry, I'm very distracted. My computer is all messed up from my road trip to Arkansas last week. What was I saying? What's happening? What am I doing? Oh,
What character do you play in the book?
Yeah, right. I play Keone. She is a college student that has ice powers, that is very active in the stabby stab. I would say she has two favorite books for two different reasons. 1984, because that was one of her favorite books to read, and the only book she read in high school, and actually read it instead of reading Cliff Notes. And only because I want to throw in my own personal love, but Make Way for Ducklings, which is one of my favorite kids' books from when I was a kid. And I have multiple copies of it, of all different variances of it, but it is one of my favorite books. And I don't know why, but it is one of my favorite books. So I will pass it to Brandon.
Hi, everybody. I am Brandon, and I am playing Portal, the bisexual disaster with the ability to create portals between two different places. And I had the opposite problem of Wiki and Joe in that as an English teacher, I have read a lot more books than my character. But that did help because I think there is one that really fits for him. And that is Morris by E.M. Forrester. It is, I see it as the book that kind of really set the stage for a lot of things that happened to him. I see a freshman English teacher noticing him and noticing what he was going through and handing it to him, and it changing his life in a lot of ways for good and for bad. But he still very much goes back to it. It's his happy space. And I will send it back up to our GM.
Well, on behalf of Max Mars, I will answer that Mars's favorite book is Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance.
I almost went with Who Moved My Cheese.
So when last we saw our heroes, they were responding to an issue at Redshift Energies, where a bunch of stormers were demolishing the place, trying to take something. These stormers seem to be being mind controlled, and Ethan, in a fit of heroism or stupidity,
Stupidity.
It could be both. It could be both.
Could be both.
That could be two things.
Removed his helmet to put on the head of Singularity, hoping to free the young stormer from the control of whoever was causing this attack.
And I succeeded.
I was going to say, turned out to be a good news, bad news situation. The good news was it succeeded. The bad news was it succeeded. And Crucible, being the only stormer among the Stormbreakers, turned out to be just as susceptible to the mind control as everyone else.
Hey, Aaron, you remember how you said you could spend hero points to edit a scene? Can I edit the scene where Crucible took off his helmet?
No.
We're way past that.
So Crucible Mind ended up being seized by whoever was responsible. He just departed carrying a large canister of what turned out to be the same nanites that caused the Silver Storm, and escaped, and almost succeeded in killing Singularity by crushing his own helmet. And Aunt Puppy just resubscribes. Aunt Puppy, dumb question, but who do you want to give your hero point to?
I'm not sure, but I think maybe I'll give it to myself.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. So with Singularity not being killed by the magnetic force, our heroes brought him back to the Emerald Tower, where they discovered a little bit more about the nanites, the ability of these nanites to control people, and they learned from Singularity that the person controlling them was calling themselves the Commander, which is the same name that Max Mars used when he was a supervillain. There was some continued interrogation of Singularity, some interrogation of Max Mars, and ultimately, Professor Cephalopod started working on replicating the helmet that Crucible had been wearing into technology that others could use. And the rest of the heroes had a very uncomfortable rest night. And I believe that is where we left off.
Aaron, just for a quick point of clarification.
Yes.
The nanites that were stolen are different from the nanites that make up Commander's armor, correct?
They are different from the nanites that make up Max Mars's armor, yes. Okay.
I did note the change in word there.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about. You haven't had a chance to examine this new commander.
So Portal probably didn't get much sleep last night. His worry went into overdrive, just trying to think of something that he could do to help, because he just feels utterly helpless right now. He is ill-suited to the task at hand, and it is driving him batty.
Fair enough. Well, in that case,
Carol and Cyrus would have been pulling an all-nighter to like finish up the will save injection or whatever,
and Cyrus would have left Carol to working on that for a while because he had to do some suit work. Basically has to. He basically has to had to rebuild the damn thing.
Okay. Question then: when you say all-nighter, are we talking literally did not sleep, as in you're going to have the fatigued condition?
Well, I cannot be fatigued.
Oh, that's right, you can't.
I will say she gets like at least 2 hours of sleep.
And cephalopods, specifically octopus, don't sleep the same way that people sleep. Yeah, they literally take 20-minute naps and then stay up forever.
Yeah.
Yes, but you still have a human brain. And you don't have an immunity to sleep.
I think Wiki's writing that down right now, like add immunity to sleep.
Well, I've already had to spend a lot of money or a lot of points on making the octopus an octopus. So
who knew it takes a lot of points to play a giant octopus? What about Keone? How was her night with the fact that her boyfriend has been taken over by a supervillain?
So she's pretty panicked, but when she panics, she immediately falls asleep.
Okay.
She is like a computer, and when she panics, she just needs to be turned off and turned back on again.
Okay.
Keone blue screens.
Yeah. So she probably made lots of alcoholic drinks, tried to convince the sorry. Tried to convince the baby child to drink all the drinks with her. And probably baked a bunch of stuff before she just passed out in bed.
Oh, that's a terrible, terrible thought.
Yeah, I know, because like I try and be nice, and then you just tell me bad things that happen to me. You know, like holding Crucible's hand makes something bad happen to me. So, you know.
By the way, of note, Portal declines the offer to drink.
If no adult will stop him, Singularity will get fucked up.
It sounds like no adult is present to stop them.
No. If Singularity is going out of the lab, Carol is like, "Where are you going? No. Come back in here.
Keone
You need
said
something?"
she needed help in the kitchen.
I
No.
don't think she. No. Come back. Do you need a snack? I don't think you even know where the kitchen is. You don't get to wander around by yourself. Roberta!
Would you like a juice box?
I would like
You
a
can
juice
just
box.
you can just hear Keone yelling from the kitchen. Small child thing! In here! Like just yelling.
Yeah, no. No.
That pretty
Yelling
girl needs a
small
lot of
child
help.
Thing.
The two parents in the group know better.
No. I need you to stay around. You are not safe yet.
We'll assign Roberta as a babysitter.
That's what I was thinking. Keep an eye on him.
I can be a babysitter. I do not sleep.
Do you know what the legal drinking age is in Emerald City, Roberta?
It is
Yeah.
21.
Oh.
Also, has anyone contacted this child's parents?
Do we know who his parents are? He didn't tell us that, did he?
Singularity will text his parents to let them know that he's alive.
That's good.
That seems very Gen Z of you.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna call.
I mean, it is the middle of the
Sorry,
night.
I've been gone for like 2.5 months, but
Right.
I'm alive.
Did you guys see my TikTok?
All right. So morning will come. With the morning, there will also be a delivery to the tower from Redshift, which is a clone of their mainframe. At which point, Tommy just kind of looks at it, says mine, and goes into the computer lab with it. What are the rest of you planning to do on this this fine, I think it's Wednesday or Thursday in early December?
Carol definitely has one of the larger mugs of coffee available from the kitchen, and is going to go ahead and do the will save injection.
Okay.
Singularity will brace for injection.
Okay.
Keone's still asleep. Or passed out. Or, you know, whatever.
Should
Hungover.
I take the helmet off now?
Yes, you should be able to take the helmet off now.
I will quietly and carefully take the helmet off.
All right. Singularity, give me a will save.
Theoretically, I didn't do very well in this last time. 29.
Okay. You're fine.
Oh.
Your thoughts are still your own.
I don't feel possessed.
But
That's-
wouldn't someone who's possessed say exactly that?
Can we do a scan to see how the nanites are reacting in him?
Sure. Yeah, no, his nanites are inert.
Success.
Well, Let me rephrase that. The Silver Storm nanites are inert. The ones that Dr. Cephalopod just inserted in him are racing along through his bloodstream. But
I've got octopus nanites in me.
So, I'm kind of thinking that Cyrus would have designed them to go in there, do what they're supposed to do, and then leave the body.
okay.
I mean, you know, that will take a couple of hours, but
Sure.
Here, drink some
Um,
coffee. It's a diuretic. Help them pass
Uh.
through quicker.
All right. So several of you have taken the nanite injection to keep your minds free from mind control effects and psychic damage, and also telepathic communication. Tommy, like I said, is in the computer lab dissecting the red shift mainframe. Keone is hungover.
Ione is going to come stumbling out of her bedroom covered in flour and powdered sugar with a bottle in each hand, drinking it.
Oh no! Hang on. Let's. How about you go take? And let's go take a shower. You
No,
smell.
fine.
No, you are not.
We gotta find them.
No. Yes, we do. But you definitely don't want whatever this is going on when we find him.
It's
We
fine.
need
I'm fine.
you. Oh no.
Yeah, it's not hungover. She's still drunk.
Hey
It's
Cyrus, can I have your assistance out here? We need someone who needs to get tossed into a very cold shower.
The cold never bothered me.
Sure.
That's fine. I don't
So
care.
would it be the opposite? Would it be a hot shower? Is what would be
I
like?
think a hot shower would probably have more of a...
Would that be the alternative?
just come out into the hallway like, what?
All right, fine. Then-
Oh, I'll just spray her down with seawater.
Oh, okay. There you go. I'm just gonna hold on to the liquor,
I'm
cap it.
gonna
No,
pee
I
on her
don't
like I
want-
did the rock guy.
Quit peeing on me.
He's not
I don't
eating you.
peeing on me. Please, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You don't seem fine.
I'll go brush my teeth.
You need to do more than that. Oh, okay.
And she's just gonna wander off. I'll like aggressively like shooting snowballs like through doors. Like instead of opening them herself, she's just gonna like throw snowballs to the doors to like smash them open.
Which is totally unnecessary since they do the Star Trek thing.
Yeah, but Keone doesn't care. She's angry. And it's the
Could
only
you
thing.
please stop wrecking the place? Thank you. I will put you down.
Legacy trust.
I have access.
That's a problem.
I have access to a med bay and elephant tranquilizers. I will put you down.
So are we gonna go do the superhero thing now?
Possibly.
Who the hell is this kid?
I believe that we will do the superhero thing. You will do the super staying here thing.
Well, I mean, he proved himself last night when he and Portal had that little race thing. Like, the kid has talent.
I could be
I
helpful.
think he'll be useful. The singularity that he threw at me yesterday, it didn't feel good. I mean, it didn't do anything, but it was, I'm sure on other people it's going to be terrible.
I make black holes.
Tommy pokes his head out of the computer lab. I have a good news, bad news kind of situation.
That's the theme. Okay.
The good news is I think I can find the source of the glitch that rerouted the nanites out of the storage thing into their facility. The bad news is that I'm pretty sure that whoever did it is better than I am, so it's gonna take me a while. Like, definitely the rest of today.
All right, sounds like we need to go out on patrol then and keep the city safe.
Let's go to the bar.
No, we're staying here so that the instant we get information, we can go rescue our friend. Tommy,
Timmy's not
thank you.
listening. She's pulling drinks out of the cabinets.
Except they're disappearing. Like, you grab them and they just disappear. Before you, they drop down in portals.
It's a portal intervention.
Yes.
A portal vention.
You know it's bad when.
Yeah.
Cyrus
So-
is just gonna be like, you guys deal with her. I'm gonna go help Tommy.
Aunt Puppy, I am giving you a hero point. However, I am going to ask that you put the impaired condition on your character sheet.
I figured as much. Let's see. Impaired. Where is it?
Wiki,
Oh, there.
what is Cyrus's technology skill or expertise computers?
17, 19.
19?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, maybe Tommy will assist you.
Well, flavor wise, I'm assisting him.
Okay.
Mechanics wise.
All right. So, is it the plan basically that everyone's going to hang out until Cyrus and Tommy manage to trace the signal?
Oh wait, can Carol finish her haircut? And
Sure.
I just remembered, like, she.
'Cause this seems like a good time for that.
In her hair.
Do you need
Are
a
you going to
ride,
call
Dr.
Ryan?
Irons?
Huh?
Do you need a ride, Dr. Irons? I could take you to your superhero
You're
thing.
staying here.
You can't go anywhere. I need to go and talk to Riley, and she knows where I need to go.
So he
That'll be
likes
an interesting conversation.
He can't actually see what she's talking about.
Right, because she's
She
got
still has
holographic hair.
the thing up. That's probably for the best. No, you stay here. You don't need to know what I actually look like. I'm gonna go find Riley. This might take me a minute.
Singularity's like, wait, you don't, that's not what you look. Are you an octopus too?
No.
Why don't you pretend to be an octopus like your octopus mate does?
He's not pretending to be anything.
I only know where that's just how they roll.
If his mind wasn't melted before it sure as hell is now.
I'm just picturing this little kid going,
What?
what?
How does it even work?
So, during normal business hours, Riley's personal office is located up in your suite of floors. So, it's easy for you to go find her.
Oh, that's good.
When you come to her office, she is sitting there looking. She's sitting at a laptop and has her phone in her hand, but she's just kind of sitting there and not really doing much of anything.
That's weird.
Seems a little out of character for her.
Yeah. The little I know about her, this is not right.
Dr. Irons, what's the phone now? What can I do for you?
Well, my hair is still in the state it was in. A lot's happened, and I just really like to finish this.
Right,
podcast.
yeah, no, absolutely.
But are you okay? You look really out of it.
I'm fine. I'm totally not freaking out because my stepson, who I'm not supposed to know is a superhero, has been mind controlled by an evil villain and is God knows where.
Wait a second.
Hmm?
Ethan is your stepson? You're married to the jackass father?
Um,
I'm
I
sorry,
love my wife.
I'm still trying to figure out these dynamics, but like everyone else doesn't really like his dad, and I don't know. I haven't met, well, I mean, barely. He just seemed, hey, I'm sorry. I'm
He seemed
sorry. I
fine.
got 2 hours of sleep. I probably should have stopped talking. I'm still not used to humans.
no, it's
I like that you haven't stopped talking. You
it's
actually probably stopped talking. But like,
fine. I don't have any illusions about what kind of man Archer is. And, you know, I mean, I've known Ethan for a long time. I was, you know, a grade behind him all through high school.
My whole life.
How does she not cringe when she says that?
She does.
Okay.
But so I mean, it's weird to call him my stepson because I mean, obviously he's not my kid. He's older than I am, and I know he's a well, I kind of suspected, but yeah, now y'all dropped and let me know, and that yeah, he is a superhero, and you know that's great. So that's something I have to hide from my husband because you know, and yeah, I'm totally just trying to not freak out over the fact that you know late last night you told me that he was being controlled by the little robotic bugs inside of his bloodstream that give him his superpowers. But I'm fine. It's totally cool.
How are you? I want it known that Cyrus did not know that all of this had happened when he sent that message. Because no one tells Cyrus anything.
You are obviously a very smart woman, and I am so sorry you are in this highly specific situation.
Yeah, they don't exactly cover this in etiquette class at Mallory College.
Maybe this is a good opportunity to try to hire on like a team psychologist or something like that, therapist, so everyone can like get some proper mental health help.
Kind of leans forward conspiratorially and says, even with Max's money, do you really think they could pay someone enough?
Surely with all of the storm problems and the East Coast things and there has to be professionals that fit this category, and Mars has enough money. He can deal with that bill. If he wants to keep everyone here healthy, just like the food up in that kitchen, which is ridiculous, and like all the fish and crab and booze, he can afford a therapist to be on this team. It's just going to be good for everyone's health. And if you need someone to talk to him about it, I'll do it.
I mean, I'm just your publicist, but I can bring it up to him.
Oh, I'll bring it up to him.
Okay.
I'd really like to fix my hair first. I'm sorry.
Right. No, it's fine. And she picks up the phone and yeah, hi. This is Miss Blackwell. Yes. Yes, I understand. That was not ideal. However, you were well paid for the inconvenience. Yes, I have another. Yes, I would like you to finish the job. If we add in, let's say, another 0 at the end, can you just come to the Emerald Tower and do the job here?
You could meet the superheroes.
Okay, I'll expect you in half an hour.
Okay.
I'm not going to say that having money is a superpower, but it kind of is.
I can see that. Oh, maybe you could help. Keone is very drunk. And you're around the same age, and I feel like she'll listen to you a lot better than she'll listen to me.
Keone, who I'm supposed to pretend I don't know, is Cindy, who is dating Ethan. Right.
That's like some Manoir level complicated stuff. It's
No,
whatever.
it's fine. I wish that they hadn't ever tried to hide it and then think that I was dumb enough that I wouldn't figure it out.
That's fair. I'm in
I
completely
said
agree with
that. Cyrus
We're not-
said that.
We're not dating.
I'm really
Just
looking
like-
forward to this conversation between Riley and Ethan.
Hey, guess
So am
what? The drama bus just went into reverse.
I.
Shit.
I shouldn't have got out to check the flat.
Yeah, but you caused the flat with your magnetic powers.
It's true.
Fucking
Alex.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I
She's
can go try to talk to her, but honestly, I feel like Peter would have the best luck. They seem closer than.
Peter's
I mean-
kind of the enemy right now because he keeps taking the alcohol away.
Can they hear what's going on like upstairs? Like, are they upstairs still, or did they go to a different area?
They are in Riley's office.
Like, would they be able to hear me yelling at Portal from like the kitchen?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because they just hear me screaming, "God damn it, Portal! Give me the fucking booze!" Just like on repeat. Because
Do
he
you
just
want to
keeps,
be drunk off your ass when we find him?
because I just keep taking one bottle and going to set it down. Like, I know what's happening. But I like, it's like the mark of insanity. I just keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Why don't you just drop her into the pool?
Aaron, while they're distracted, is there anything in the tower that keeps an eye out for crimes?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a monitor.
Singularity's gonna go look at that and see if there's anything going on within range of his teleportation.
You can
You
also
looked at the
hear
range of your
crashing noise.
teleportation.
Huh?
Have you looked at the range of your teleportation?
Yeah, it's 1,000 miles or something like that.
No, but it is like 60.
Yeah, sorry. It's a lot.
He is still being trailed by Roberta, by the way.
60 miles and 2 move actions. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. That feels like a suitably give the rest of the team a hero point for you to discover that there's a jewelry store robbery over in the Diamond District.
Well, unfortunately, Singularity has a motivation thrills complication.
Uh-huh.
Because he wants to have fun with his powers and be admired for how cool he knows they make him.
Uh-huh.
So I'm
Sure
gonna
does.
open a wormhole and go to that jewelry store.
Oh, but isn't he in the same room with Professor Cephalopod?
No.
And
No?
I'm
Roberta-
just with the
Roberta's
robot that can't stop me from teleporting.
Yeah, Roberta is supposed to be babysitting him. So I feel like as soon as
Oh, as soon as he's gone, Roberta will tell the team, but
she didn't,
Fucking
you
hell.
didn't go with him. Roberta.
through the
I will open a portal underneath Keone that goes to the pool because I no longer have time for this. And then I will create another portal that goes to the jewelry store.
Okay.
Yone is very upset by this and freezes the entire pool.
That'll take a little while. It's saltwater.
Oh, she's very mad.
Yeah, but with the amount of with the power in her create, she can freeze the pool pretty quickly.
Has all the mad, all of it.
Yep. All right. I do not have a map for this because I was not prepared to run a unexpected.
Surprise, surprise,
We're just going to
surprise.
kind of narratively handle this. So in the first round, that Singularity is at the jewelry store robbery. Yeah, you step through the portal, and there are 3 guys wearing Freedom League masks, like Halloween masks of Daedalus, Captain Thunder, and Lady Liberty, the original one, not the current one. Holding a gun at a 20-something college student who looks like she either was up all night studying for a final or up all night celebrating the end of finals because she looks really tired and hungover. And yeah, she's cowering behind the counter, and there's these 3 guys pointing guns at her. What do you do, Singularity?
You guys aren't even the real Freedom League. That's like last edition's Freedom League. And I'm gonna throw a black hole bomb at them, at the 3 of them.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
This is the newest member of the Stormbreakers. Still wearing Crucible's helmet.
Nope, you said you took it off.
I did take it off. You're right.
You are not going to ruin my friend's name.
Does he still have the column pin? Does he still have the
also
column
is you.
pin?
I would assume he has a comm.
Yeah, I would assume too.
So we all just heard this.
It's a DC 22 dodge save for them. It's an area of effect for the 3 of them.
Is it going to hit?
It's an area effect.
Bystander?
I'm gonna do my best to not hit an innocent bystander, but I don't have accident as a complication, so presumably
You do not.
I could put it where it needs to be.
I
I might eat the back half of the jewelry store, but I'm not.
Right, exactly. I was gonna say you can definitely put it where it won't hit the bystander, but the property damage is going to be extensive.
I'm a superhero. That's part of the territory.
So a DC 22 dodge save.
Yes.
They literally can't make it,
Then it's a DC 27 toughness save.
which they also literally can't make. So, Alex, tell us what happens to these street thugs who have just been eaten by a black hole.
Yep, Singularity steps into the room, slams his hands together, and gives his little quip about them being last edition's Freedom League, and a space in space-time rips open in a black void that creates this whooshing, sucking noise, and all 3 of them are sucked in and go wherever the wormhole opens up to. Then it probably sucks up a bunch of the jewels and the diamonds and the displays as well.
Yeah, so there are shattered cases everywhere, and probably close to $500,000 in jewelry that's gone.
And Singularity will give a thumbs up to the bystander and move on to the next crime.
Nope, because before he does that, Portal comes up behind him, grabs his ear, and says, "You are coming with me."
I saved the day!
And we're going to go
Back to the
well,
tower.
first, is there any way for me to figure out where he has thrown these people? Can I spend a hero point to track where his portal goes?
So here's the bad part. Looking at the black hole bomb, it isn't actually a transportation effect. It's just a ranged burst area damage effect.
It's just a black hole.
Yeah, it's just a black hole. Those people are dead. They have been smooshed into atoms, and it was painful, and this child is in trouble.
Nothing's lethal in M&M unless you say it is.
Are they dead, Aaron?
You just sucked them into a black hole.
So I'm going to say, for the sake of not wanting to go quite that dark, they are not, because he closes the black hole before it actually sucks them into it, but they're all drawn into it, and by intense gravity, basically the effect of being thrown together by someone with super strength.
So,
And they're all
I'm
3
gonna
inches
grab him by
taller
the
now.
ear, Grab him by the ear. I'm gonna drag him through my portal back up to the tower. And as I'm going, I'm gonna say, Professor C, we need a medical personnel at blah 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 blah, and a pair of power dampeners.
That's not fair. I'm just trying to help.
I will make those requests and just staying in this room because I cannot right now.
How many floors down is the pool from where he dropped Keone? Is it up?
I think it might be up a floor.
I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to rip through enough floors to get angrily to the floor I need to be on.
So the pool is on the second floor, as is the kitchen, as are most of your bedrooms.
Okay, so
I shunted her sideways.
okay, so I really am just ripping open a wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Keone's gonna rip open a wall and she's gonna be pissed. And she's gonna come
Two
screaming.
sets of power dampening cuffs. Quit. I'm going to
Miami.
freedom and I quit.
Professor C's like, God damn it, I should have stayed in the netherworld.
And Trinity just kind of pokes her head out of her room, goes, nope.
Oh shit, I forgot about her.
That lady from the prison.
Yeah. Our informant.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
No, that was Monday.
That was
We're on
Monday.
at least
That was a couple of
Wednesday
days.
now. It's been a
Yeah,
couple.
it's been like 2 days since that happened.
We
Yeah.
definitely we all need therapy. This is bad.
I'm fine. I just need my teammates to stop being fuck ups.
So I am going to put some dampeners on Singularity. I'm going to shove him down into one of the seats of the theater and say, you can watch whatever you want, but you will not leave this room. Do you understand?
Mr. Portal, I just need you to know that nobody's putting power dampening cuffs on me.
Mr. Portal. Okay.
And Keone, after Keone's busted through, she's going to stand in singularity with Singularity.
Okay. All right. I would like to spend a hero point. I'm going to pump sleep gas into that freaking room and knock these assholes out. I do not have time for this. This is not good. You're all out of your minds. I'm going to environmental control.
Keone's she's just a little upset. You won't like her when she's angry.
I like her when she's asleep.
I'd just like to point out that, like, I am trying to wrangle unstoppable force and immovable object here,
Yeah,
and
I
for
know.
my things, I'm getting put to sleep.
You'll be fine.
All right.
He is non-discriminative.
Wiki, keep your
Yeah.
hero.
Okay.
If you've already put it on the table. Just right click.
I
on it.
haven't.
Okay. Because while all of this is going on, you and Tommy finally find your breakthrough.
Nice.
And you are able to determine where the source of the signal that broke into Redshifts facilities was. It is a marine research facility up the coast called Point Forces.
What is it called?
Point Forces. Phorcys.
Sure, that's how you pronounce that. I have no idea.
I'm guessing, but
Seems like as good a guess as any to me.
I don't know. Alex could ask his coworkers.
I'll send
They
John
don't know.
Lighthouser a message.
They don't know. They just threw some letters together and said, that looks cool.
I mean, I love
Look.
John, but that seems possible.
They found a D26 and then just started.
Look, I have asked for clarification on things before, and they've said, it's all made up. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've been like, okay, that's fine.
But yeah, so yeah, marine research facility up the coast named Point Forces.
I will look over to Keone and say, we need you. Crucible needs you to sober up right now.
So did we fall asleep?
No.
Okay. So we just all angrily stood and stared at each other and then just,
And then Tommy said, I found it.
okay. So it like brought us all back. So it was like we were all angry and then it was like, oh shit, something else is going on. Okay. So I want to make sure Keone's in the right headspace. So it's like that moment is like her clarity of like hearing Tommy's voice and realizing like what's going on and like how serious it all is. And she just is like, okay. And that's it. Like she's just like, okay. And it's just like done. Just it all melted away.
I hate all of you.
We know.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if that's directed at the characters or the players. I'll get back to you on that.
What we do best.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You at least know if it's you or Professor Cephalopod saying it.
Nope.
I was gonna say, like, which is it?
Both?
Why not both?
But yeah, so you have a possible destination at least. Now the bad news is that this is a little bit outside the range of portals. Point Forces, like I said, it's up the coast. It's out into international water.
Does this mean we?
I mean, everyone gets to slide on my slides.
What was that?
Does everyone get to slide on my slides?
Hang on. I'll look over to Kidport. Can you reach there?
Does it look like it's within range for me, Aaron?
It is just barely in your range. Yes.
I can get us there.
All right.
Yeah, you can go 60 miles.
Yes, and 60 miles and 2 move actions.
Right.
So a 4-round action.
Do it.
All right. And I will.
I have to take cuffs off them.
No, they didn't end up getting put on them.
Okay.
I will slam my hands together and tear open a hole in space-time.
God, I hate this kid so much.
Okay.
Green's not a good color for you, Portal.
Ooh.
Not jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a moment. You don't have any sort of remote sensing, correct?
Correct.
So where would you like to be on the research platform that is Point Forces?
Can I tell somebody who can fly to prepare to catch us? So we could be above it?
I
Sure.
mean, I have 8 arms, so. Womp.
All right.
Yeah, I'll open it in the air above so we can decide where we want to touch down once we have a better
Okay.
idea of what's going on.
Tommy is not going to come with you. He's going to continue digging in to figure out if there's anything else he can find out from the tech.
While they were in the computer labs alone, Cyrus will give him basically a box with a little red button on it.
Okay.
And if I should be compromised, shut me down.
Oh.
As in the suit itself, not the octopus, the suit.
Okay.
I'm not nearly as dangerous as an octopus as I am in this suit.
Got
Not
it.
completely I'm not completely not dangerous, but
Tommy will give Peter a kiss though before you all go through the portal.
Be careful.
You be careful. I'm staying here.
No, you be careful.
Yeah, with nobody watching your back, who knows what's going to happen? I'm worried that just be careful.
I'm in the safest place I possibly could be.
I know.
So
And as you step through as you're stepping through the portal, an Aegis report starts blasting over your communicators.
Oh no.
Stormbreakers, brand management is reporting that there's an attack out at the Point Forces research facility.
oh, Jesus Christ.
How coincidental.
I swear to God, how many traps are we gonna fall into?
All of them.
Mhm.
Okay, so y'all step through the portal into the air about 60 feet above the platform. The platform is about 50 feet above the sea, the level of the water. And this is what you all see. I believe you're all on the right map now. Yes. There is a haze in the air at Point Forces. It is a large complex raised above the ocean surface on massive support columns, much like an oil rig. From where you are hovering and in Professor Cephalopod's clutches, you can see weapons fire all around the platform. You see Shane, who you had faced at Redshift Energies, swinging through the scaffolding of a chain, deflecting bullet fire being shot at her from a group of men in silver and black uniforms. You see to the south, Tenfold engaged one-on-one with a man wearing a similar uniform but without a helmet, who has short cropped body hair or blonde hair, and his bodysuit has a bit of like a wave-like pattern to it. On the platform, you see the Rubber Bandit and Double Team facing additional soldiers. Double Team is currently standing on the helicopter pad where there are 4 unconscious soldiers. And you also see hovering over, looking down and deflecting a wave of gunfire being fired up at him, Crucible.
2 questions.
2 answers.
Question 1, do the suits look familiar? Are they a uniform that we recognize?
Possibly. Give me an appropriate expertise or an intelligence check.
Nine.
Nope, you don't recognize them.
All right. Question 2. Who has who has Crucible's helmet?
I don't know.
Before the portal closes, I look back at Tommy and say, "Quick, throw me the helmet."
I had a, I mean, I guess the helmet would be easier. I was just questioning whether or not Alex was planning to nanite Crucible or not.
I was not planning to spend the points on it yet, but eventually.
Okay.
All right.
And helmet it is.
I'm going to say that the nanites are also not a one action treatment.
Yeah, as I said, it takes a couple of hours because the
Yeah.
nanites got to get in there and do their thing.
Yep. So this is the scene in front of you. And heroes, why don't you go ahead and roll for initiative?
I don't want to fight my own character.
You did this.
Okay.
I had a choice, yeah.
You are reaping what you have sown, sir.
All right. Would you guys mind telling me what you all rolled?
23.
23.
Who has the better bonus?
I have a 7.
I have a 4.
Okay.
Roll a 15.
What'd you get for being drunk?
Singularity has
Sure.
a 13.
Okay. And Dr. Irons?
8.
Consistent.
There's our
She's
tank.
consistent.
At this point, I think it's like she's always going to hold back and survey the landscape and make a tactical choice.
Sure. Makes sense.
This is like only the second time Keone hasn't gone first.
Yeah. So the highest initiative goes to Double Time. Go fig. The speedster got the highest initiative. Who'd have thought?
Speedsters.
But oh no, she does notice you're there.
Stupid beige.
Unfortunately, she does not have the ability to run on water or run on air. Oh, but that's what that she does have. So she is going to run over to the edge of the platform here. Reaches into her pocket and pulls out a handful of pennies and starts flicking them at hyperspeed at you. Targeting Kid Singularity, I think, actually.
That's rude as hell.
It is. That is a 24 to hit Kid Singularity's dodge.
I reckon that hits. It does hit.
How much does it hit by? Because it is a multi-attack.
It hits by 3.
Hits by 3? Okay. So then that is a DC 22 toughness save.
19. I'll take a bruise.
Okay. So she starts flicking pennies at you. 3 of them manage to hit. You're able to use, manipulate gravity so that it's not nearly as painful as it could be.
She's throwing quarters at people, or pennies, I can't tell.
And then she will zip around back over here. Because of course she has move by attack. Because what speedster doesn't? Tenfold is going to hold his action. Professor Cephalopod, you're flying.
Yep. Do I recognize these uniforms?
Same thing. Give me intelligence or an appropriate expertise check. And you have eidetic memory, right?
That is correct.
So add 5.
18.
Yes. So you do recognize these uniforms. These belong to brand management. Brand management is it's complicated, but they are private security, usually corporate. They are known to have very, very well-trained operatives. In addition, they have some super-powered operatives who tend to lead teams. So.
Second question.
Second answer.
The villains that I can see, do they have silver eyes happening?
Sure do.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna, because I'm everybody's support at the moment, I'm going to loosen my grip on everyone so that everybody can get out and do what they want to do. But I'm going to throw Carol.
Yes.
I am going to throw her at whoever this is closest here in blue.
That is Tenfold.
That is who I picked out to fight first.
Gonna just launch her at Tenfold.
Yes. Let's do it.
He just goes, "You ready, honey?"
Yes.
Of course, I just realized I opened the wrong character sheet. I have Crux's character sheet open, not Tenfold's. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Because you all put Crux down hard.
We were a little upset.
Not like he gutted one of you or anything.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make a roll to throw Carol at Tenfold.
It is a 24.
That is a 24. That is going, because of the distance for the throw, that is going to miss. I will say that Carol will not take any damage from the toss. You're able to duck and roll. But
it gets me over there.
It does.
You just like aggressively superhero land.
So I would say you'd probably land about here after you roll. Shaboom.
There we go. Okay, I'm fine with that.
So the white tokens, those are like good people, right?
So the tokens that are white with names on them are the agents. The ones with the red name is their leader.
Okay.
Whether or not they're good is yet to be determined, but
yeah.
So we don't know if they're working with or against the bad people.
Well, they seem to be fighting the bad people, but that doesn't mean that they're good.
Yeah. They're mercenaries.
Tomato.
Oh, is Arctic Fox here?
No.
Good, bad. They're the ones with the guns.
He's out of town today.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Portal just portal the helmet onto Ethan.
Not quite.
Portal, you're up.
I'm gonna do something just about as stupid. I'm gonna open a portal right beneath me. That opens up right above Ethan. And I'm gonna drop myself onto him, trying to, as I come down, get the helmet on his head.
You're right. That is just about as crazy. I'm gonna say that the first thing I'm gonna need you to do is make a grab attempt against Crucible. I will say that he is vulnerable because he's not prepared for someone dropping down in the sky.
That's my bubble.
Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Yeah, that's a hero. I'm spending a hero point.
Nice. Because if you couldn't do it,
He doesn't do a lot of grabbing.
No.
Keone's first choice was going to be punching him in the face.
So that's, come on. That's a 17.
Because he is vulnerable, you do manage to grab onto him as you drop down onto him.
Also, thank you, Jupe, for the 100 bits. That gives you a hero point that you can give to the hero or game master of your choice.
Ooh, sure does.
And I'm about to run out of them.
Yeah, I have 4, so I'm good.
I think at that point then, I'm going to spend my second hero point to get an extra action to put it on his head.
All right. I think I'm going to handle this much like all right. You can use the better of your fighting or your agility.
Okay.
It will be opposed by Ethan's better of his fighting or agility, because it's this is one of those weird situations that don't really, the rules don't really cover it. So
Ethan would probably try to crush the helmet if he had the choice.
But Ethan, and I would agree with you if Ethan had not been caught vulnerable.
Because if you're doing it in like one switch.
Damn it!
Position,
10.
All right. So you're still grappling him and you're still on him in midair, but you're not able to get the helmet on him this turn.
I'm going to yell out, someone get the helmet on him now before he has a chance.
Good
Can
call.
I use the hero point to jump in there and just punch him in the face?
I don't think you can use a hero point to seize the initiative without the seize the initiative advantage.
Because Keone would be super pissed and just go up and just punch him square in the face to knock him out.
I guess if you wanted to spend a hero point to get the advantage of seize the initiative,
and then spend
another
hero
point to seize
to actually use it. Or, I mean, for what it's worth, you are ahead of Crucible in the initiative tracker, though. So,
and for those playing the home game, out of all those series of rolls I made, the highest was a 6.
Wow, man.
Okay, I am above Crucible. Okay, so I'll wait.
Yeah, sometimes the dice do not want to let you get away with the cool thing.
Erin Jupe would like to give her hero point to Alex because she appreciates Alex, and Alex appreciates her too.
I will give the hero point to Alex. And Alex, I think, was the only person who came into this scene with only 1 hero point anyways, but...
It's just nice to hear somebody not say fucking Alex for once.
Well, you know what? Be better.
Yeah.
Shane, is going to do some horrible things. Are the psychic chains?
So, dumb question.
Uh-huh.
Is anybody shooting at us?
Not yet.
That's
Okay.
not true.
They haven't had a chance. Yeah.
Well, okay, sorry. Double time was flicking pennies at you.
We
No, I mean-
absolutely had copper shot at us.
Fair.
Those
I
are
mean,
bullets.
Like obviously, like these are superpowered people attacking these people. Like more superpowered people showing up. Wouldn't your immediate reaction be like turn all the guns and shoot at them too?
Possibly.
No,
but
because-
their turn hasn't come yet.
Or should I have just been quiet?
No, it's
Well-
fair.
Also, we're not unknown.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
That is true. Chain is going to lash out with one of her psychic chains.
That's shocking.
Grabs the poor brand management agent who was up in the scaffolding with her and flings him out into the water.
Cool.
He'll be fine.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine.
He looks like
He's
he's
fine.
already but it looks like he is unconscious from the impact before she threw him.
Not good.
She will then move down into the lower levels of the scaffolding. She's still visible, but at the moment she definitely has cover in where she's at. Because there's all sorts of, well, scaffolding around her. Go fig.
So are these tokens like all of the people that are labeled in red?
Yeah.
Or is there only, I can't really tell. Is there only one person labeled in red? I'm sorry.
There's only one in red.
Okay. But when you get to the people that are in the blue, it's all of them, right? Okay.
Has anybody else taken their turn yet, Aaron?
After
Me?
Chain.
Okay. You said talk me into potentially doing something, but too late.
Carol, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. 25.
Out of the corner of your eye, you notice that the all of the fighting on this platform is making it sway a little. One of the barrels behind you starts to roll towards you, and it explodes.
Ah, fantastic.
I'm going to need you to give me first a dodge save and then a toughness save.
Okay.
I assume this is an oil rig of some kind.
No, it's not. It's a research facility.
Interesting. Okay.
Set up like an oil
Set
rig.
up like an oil rig in that it's, above the water, but an 11 on the dodge, so you'll have to make the full DC 25 toughness save, which is not much of a problem for you, but
27. Okay, thank God.
okay. So it explodes around you, but it is unable to penetrate your nigh invulnerable hide.
That's annoying. I just had my hair done. That's why I'm going so far down the initiative track.
Fair.
Worried about your hair.
Just got it done.
The agent wearing the spiffy uniform who's facing off against Tenfold hauls back and swings at him with a 21. He will miss Tenfold. Yeah, and Tenfold will grab his arm and basically judo throw him also off the platform into the water. He seems to still be conscious as he hits the water, though.
Fun fact, Keone doesn't give a shit.
Fair.
What's Rubber Bandit up to?
The Rubber Bandit is going to stretch himself out into like a big sheet, looking at all of these agents and just laugh at them.
Okay.
Almost like he's taunting them.
He's the first one that's made any voluntary noise.
It didn't sound normal.
No, it didn't.
That brings us to the brand management operatives. So the 5 who are looking at Rubber Bandit open up on him with their rifles.
No, don't shoot the rubber guy. What are you doing?
The bang, the bang, the bang, the bang, the bang.
Diggy.
It will do no damage to him.
I can just see him like weaving out of the way of all the bullets. Like
No.
No.
He's a big rubber sheet, so the bullets
oh,
Uh-huh.
and then his
Idiot.
deflection kicks in.
It's a bullet trampoline.
oh,
That's
what?
the worst kind of trampoline.
It really is.
It's a
Really
death
is.
trampoline.
That's just trampolines.
All right.
Accurate.
How many of those will actually hit the agents? Oh, all of them.
Stop shooting yourself. Stop shooting yourself.
What did I miss while I was trying to stop my cats from literally burning my house down to the ground?
Uh-oh.
Rubber Bandit turned into a rubber band and is now ricocheting bullets back
Oh
at
wait,
people.
I'm rolling Agent Mariner, not the brand management agents.
We said he turned into a death trampoline.
I'm sorry, I misspoke then. So 1, 2, 3 of them will hit. And they have to make a DC 20 toughness save. These are set up as GM rolls. Non-GM. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the brand management agents take themselves out with their own bullets.
Feels right.
Alex, just off the top of your head, what is Ethan's impervious?
10, I think.
Two. It's 2.
No, it's equivalent to steel.
Come on. His answer is -4.
Okay. So the 5 guys below Crucible are firing up at Crucible, but are having no effect at all.
Yeah. If it matters, it's impervious 11, not 10.
Okay. Well, their guns are rank 3, so or rank 5. So regardless,
I'm doing everything I can to be like,
yeah. The 3 who are still up near Chain are shooting at her. They're not going to come anywhere close to her.
They're so brave.
They are, actually.
I wouldn't die for
Like,
$10 an hour.
They make a lot more than $10 an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The 3 brand management agents facing off against Tenfold and near Dr. Irons are going to shoot at Dr. Irons. We'll find out if they hit, but they cannot hurt you. I think 2 of them will hit with 22s, but Yeah, their bullets will bounce harmlessly off of your skin. And they basically go, shit, Mariner's down. Who's she? I don't know. Get her.
Goodness.
Keone.
I was trying to think of a plan while I was. Well, Keone's not going to give a shit about any of the other people. Her focus is going to be straight to getting to Ethan. And having heard Portal say to help, Keone is going to come in. I have no idea what I'm going to do, though.
I gave a suggestion because I said, someone get this helmet on him.
I know, but like I'm trying to think like how to utilize like my abilities to the best that they can be to do
Well,
that.
can't you freeze him into place so he can't like dodge around easily?
Sure can.
Yeah.
Just flat out knock his ass out. Get the
I mean,
helmet on
that
him
was
then.
the main goal. That's like punch his fucking lights out. But I don't think that I'm that
for you.
strong. Because I feel like she would be punching him going, you dipshit, just like over and over again, like as she's hitting him. Oh.
If that is what Keone would do, then that is what Keone should do.
Yeah, that's what Keone's gonna do. Keone's gonna try and punch him.
For what it's worth, I'll give you a hero point for it.
I'm gonna punch my own complication.
I don't know
Basically,
if this is the nurturing relationship Ethan wants to be a part of anymore.
Yeah, you chose this. So Keone's gonna move over here to Ethan.
Okay.
And she is gonna come down like, oh, can she come down like at the top where, you know, Portal's holding the helmet to just like punch the helmet onto him?
Are you trying to help put the helmet on, or are you trying to hurt him?
Why not both?
What is the main goal here?
Her main goal is to hurt him.
Yeah.
So just hurt him.
Yeah.
All right, tell you what.
Not even that. Her main
Tell
goal
you
is to
what.
lash out.
For a
Yeah.
hero, I will let you slam down at him with the right angle to force the helmet on his head,
Okay.
as long as he actually takes at least a bruise from the damage.
Okay, I can do that.
But you're gonna have to spend a hero point before you roll the attack.
That's fine. I can do that.
Okay.
I got 5. I can do that.
You.
I can do that. That's fine.
All right.
So am I gonna? So if I'm punching him, would that count as an ice weapon? Like if I'm creating basically an ice block on my hand?
Yeah, you're doing like the big ice Hulk hands. Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Would that be a weapon versus a blast? Right?
Call it your ice weapon. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I figured. Okay. Oh my god! I really hope I hit him.
Hitting him isn't usually hard.
22
That will hit.
to 28.
All right. I'll turn the GM roll off so that you can all see. I'll do this on the table where you can all see it. He takes a bruise. The helmet will go onto his head.
Good job.
Nice.
It's the first time where something weird I wanted to do has actually worked.
It's an addictive.
You punched that helmet on his head so hard it bruised him.
Yeah.
Good, he deserved
You
it.
hit him right in that soft spot.
Yep.
It's gonna wake up and be like, why do I have such a bad headache?
Whereas then it's one hell of a noogie.
Alex, I am going to go ahead and close Crucible's character sheet and give him back over to you.
Yay.
Y'all are welcome.
You are stunned for this turn.
And super confused.
Sorry about that.
Where am I?
Sorry, not sorry.
Why is Keone punching me?
But yeah, so you're
Don't worry
stunned
about
for
it. You
one
deserve
turn.
it.
I hate it here.
which does have its own problems because that also means you're not able to sustain your flight.
Oh no.
Or
Or my force field.
Or your force field.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Fine.
This is fine. All three of you just go plummeting.
Keone can fly.
Keone superhero lands.
Heck,
Alex,
Keone can fly.
that's true. Keone can fly, so.
How far up in the air is he?
About 30 feet above the platform.
Cool. He'll be fine.
I'm gonna be all right because I have a nice Ethan cushion.
That's true. Land on Ethan.
All right. So, but yeah, he's go ahead and take your character sheet back. Alex.
I'm taking it.
So that's Keone's turn. Singularity.
Singularity, it's time to be a big damn hero. It's not good that he's killing those innocent police officers or security guards or wherever they are over here, so I'm going to fly over here and I'm going to try and strain rubber brand it through a black hole like pasta noodles.
So is that going to be the single target precise?
Yeah, the micro singularity creation.
All right, go for it.
26 to hit.
That will hit the rubber bandit.
DC 29 toughness save.
That's a tough one.
I'm going to pull him through the colander of existence.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out whether or not being warped and shifted by gravitic forces counts as physical damage or energy damage.
Yes.
I feel like it's physical.
Yeah, I mean, it's crushing, basically, so that feels like bludgeoning to me.
Okay, so then it ends up being half effect, so it's going to be DC 22.
Dang.
You still might fail this. Uh, 22 minus 15 is
7. B&D.
Yep, so a bruise and a daze. He is warped and twisted, but not all the way through to the colander of reality.
Can I pull his face out to face me?
Sure.
Awesome.
Crucible is stunned this turn.
Crucible falls.
Crucible falls.
That is distance range 0, 30 feet, so...
Yep.
I'll
So-
take my lumps.
So it's just a rank 4 damage effect, so DC 19.
Oh, is that all?
We don't do stupid shit.
2 questions.
2 answers.
1, will defensive roll apply?
Yes. You are aware of the ground coming up to hit you.
2, do I get a bonus for using Ethan as my pillow?
No.
I'm willing to let him take a little bit of my damage.
It's very generous of you. No.
Ethan gets a 14, so somehow luckily just takes a bruise.
Okay.
And that's with the toughness a bonus of 1 right now.
Right.
Until his turn comes around. His next
Apparently,
turn comes around.
I definitely did land on Ethan because I take no damage.
Okay.
Clang, bang, crash.
Give me an acrobatics check to land on your feet, Brandon. Otherwise, you'll be prone, though.
Okay. 29 acrobatics.
You superhero land. All right.
On
And-
top of Ethan. So you superhero land on top of Ethan.
And Dr. Irons. Ethan, go ahead and give yourself the prone condition, too, by the way.
It's fair.
Dr. Irons, you are finishing out round 1, and then we're going to go to break after you take your turn.
I am wrong freaking mouse. Here we go. Come right here, and I'm gonna just clock this dude. Who is this? I'm sorry.
Tenfold, you fought him before inside the inside Redshift Energies.
I don't know if she did.
No, I don't think she did.
He might not even have seen him.
She definitely
Because
saw
she
him.
was upstairs when they came out of the room. I don't know that she saw him.
Yeah, you might be right.
Can I tell what his deal is?
He seems to be incredibly physically fit. Like the man looks like a fitness model.
Great.
I will remind you that I'm pretty sure you do have all out attack.
I do.
Just
Fuck it.
block him.
Yeah.
Like to make yourself easier to hit, but improve your chances to hit, you may do so.
Punch
Yeah.
him, punch him, punch him, punch him.
I'm gonna do all out.
Okay, because he seems like the kind of guy who's probably pretty dodgy.
Yeah. I need to give you a hero point to do that, or
Nope. You just subtract 5 from your dodge and parry for a turn and add
Okay.
5 to your to hit roll.
Great. So that is 27 to hit.
Okay. You do hit him because of your all out attack. That's a 29.
Yeah.
Crap.
There's a downside to being super dodgy.
Whoa.
Ask me how I know.
You rolled high. What?
I did roll high. He'll still take bruise though.
Yeah. That's
And
something.
go, well, no, he won't say anything because he just looks at you with his
Oh, creepy
silvery-
eyes.
he looks at you with his silvery eyes and
Do we have any kind of way to shut these nanites down from here?
not that you can think of.
Over the comms.
Ethan does.
Ethan does. All right, so that is the top of round 2. I say let's go ahead and take a quick break here and see what else develops.
We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.